is a couple of the first spots we'll go to with Corsair Reaver. But I do believe that the Scourge for GoRush have scouted this out. I believe they've seen the robotics facility, so we should know this is coming and be able to prepare in some form. And whether it's throwing down some sunken and / spore colonies, or placing some Scourge in good spots to try and map out where Stork is going, something along those lines. It's gonna have to be a pretty good by him. See, 2 Stargates now pumping Corsair, so this is gonna be an extremely heavy, extremely dedicated Corsair Reaver build. +1 upgrade has finished for those Corsair, so this is going to be a very, very strong Corsair Reaver. This is old school, guys. This is old school. Old school Corsair Reaver versus old school Mutalisk Scourge from GoRush. And not even old school, maybe a year old. And that you saw this sort of thing, and it's pretty awesome right now. I love it right now. This is sort of sweet. Get to see the micro of both of these players. And Stork coming in here with his probe, gonna see where the Mutalisks are, and gonna see the cloud of Scourge as well. So Stork's gonna actually, looks like he's deciding to back off right now with his Corsairs. Not gonna press the issue quite yet. Still producing Corsairs, by the way. So yeah, he's gonna have massive numbers. Pretty soon, once he get his 3rd or 4th base up and running, he's gonna throw down a fleet beacon as well and start taking advantage of some disruption web. And we could really, it almost looks like these players want a remake of the Magic Wars. I'm getting really excited because this is almost exactly how that game. I remember it pretty well, because I remember Stork going for Corsair Reaver, GoRush going for Mutalisk Scourge, and Stork not pressing so much with his Corsair Reaver, not making doing a lot of damage with it, just mostly sitting back, and he's pretty much doing it again. So it's just really funny to see pretty much the same thing happen again here. And yeah, Stork's just gathering forces, building up Reavers, building up Corsairs, and he won the last time. We'll see what GoRush has in store. It doesn't look like he's gone for a Queen's Nest or anything, so he's not going up to Hive Tech, so he's not going to be going for Devours or anything right now, but he might need those later on. There's a lot of Corsairs out there, and even a lot of Scourge and Mutalisks are just not going to be enough. I think it's a full control group of Corsairs, along with one shuttle going over with those. Scourge gonna see the shuttle, but they're not going after. Oh, GoRush, you need to go after the shuttle. You need to go take it down. I actually suspect he did not even see this coming. I'm very disappointed right now. I don't even think he noticed that. And he's gonna see it with the Overlord now, but I don't know what he's gonna do to react. Shuttle coming in here at the main as well, takes 1 Scourge hit, but doesn't take the 2. And there's gonna be 2 Zealots and a Reaver being dropped there, and GoRush is going to be in full retreat there at that base, and these Corsairs are doing a ton of damage, taking out all these Scourge, not a single Scourge doing anything. Mutalisks going towards the 6 o'clock base, going to save that base from these this Reaver, but there is still so much at its natural. That Reaver is going to be dropped, getting a couple drone kills already, and now all the Scourge are dead, so the Mutalisks aren't going to be able to do much of anything. He can send the Mutalisks in, they're just going to get absolutely slaughtered. This base is in so much trouble. Oh, Stork mismicroing, not picking up the Reaver, and the Reaver goes down to a sunken colony. Mismicro by Stork. We do see the Queen's Nest as well, so we should be seeing a Hive coming up very, very shortly, but a ton of Overlords have gone down. Stork doing critical damage right now to GoRush's Overlord, his side count right now. GoRush can't be producing much of anything. Those eggs are mostly going to be Overlord, so he's in trouble right now. So Stork is going to go for the counter here, going to go for his, the 3rd base of Stork, going to try and take it out, but I don't know if this is going to be enough. I think he might be able to stop it right now. It doesn't look like Stork is really responding very quickly with his Corsairs right now. If he goes back there, he should be able to save it if he has time. It's going to be close. I don't know how much damage GoRush has been able to do. GoRush is actually backing off, and he's moving in there with only Scourge, and all the Scourge go down again, doing absolutely landing nothing. And the Corsairs are going to be there in time to stop the Mutalisks, and now the Corsairs are also going to detect this the 4th base as well, and that's going to be yet another target that Stork can send his Reavers to, and Stork is searching for the Mutalisks. He's going to find them. Oh my god, this is terrible for GoRush. GoRush is going to lose so many Mutalisks here. He's already lost a couple, splitting them up as well as he can, and actually doing a, wow, GoRush playing very, very well with some excellent micro there, splitting them up as well as you can, kind of like how you see players do against a Radiant as well, splitting them up, trying to avoid all the Corsair fire, but he's really going to need Hydras. He's going to need some maybe Defilers for Plague. He's going to need something else. Can't just be doing Scourge and Mutalisks to fight all of these Corsairs. There's too many of them in the air. This is a big problem right now for GoRush, and he also doesn't have, he just now gets Hive, but he doesn't have the Overlord number. There are the Hydras. Hydras coming out, picking off a couple of the Corsairs, but he needs more. He needs more Hydras, as many as he possibly can get to pick off at these Corsair numbers and protect his Overlords. Too many Overlords are going down. I think he's lost probably a dozen Overlords so far this game. That is a lot of Overlords to be losing, and no Fleet Beacon actually, so we're not going to see a Disruption Web quite yet. Mutalisks coming in back in at the 3rd base for Stork. Gonna pick off a couple more cannons. Might be able to take down some of these these probes as well, but the Corsairs just having dealt just some critical blows right now, and Hydra's coming out, gonna stream towards the base of Stork. This could actually be bad for Stork. That lives a decent number of Hydras. I don't see the army there. There's one Reaver defending. DT's out as well, so now it's gonna be switching into DTs. Excellent, super smart move by Stork, switching to these DTs, and those DTs are probably going to be enough to save him. Yeah, they are going to be enough to save him. They're going to stop those Hydras from getting actually to the Reavers and actually taking down. Now here come the Corsairs again, continuing to pick off all of these Mules. The Mules do pick off the Nexus before they're ushered away, but Stork is still in. This is just a crazy game, folks. This is still a very, very close game. Another Nexus has come up at the 12 o'clock position at that minute only as well. So Stork is still mining off of 3 bases, and GoRush does have a good number of Hydras now, and getting up a Spore Colony as well. These DTs are not going to be able to do too much. I don't think the Hydras should be able to take down that Dark Temple before the Overlords come down, but this is going to be another loss of a few more Overlords, and this is just really bad again. He needs more Hydras. He needs something to defend his Overlords. He's going to lose another half dozen Overlords. That sucks so much for GoRush, and I'm sure all Zerg players right now are just cringing at the thought of losing 1,500 minerals worth of Overlords. And Overlords, I didn't see where those were going. Those look like they almost might have been in maybe a drop position, which would just be so dangerous. And Mito's coming back in at the former 3rd base. I guess now this would be called the 4th base. We do see the first-person view of this is going to be GoRush here, using his Hydras, trying to catch these Corsairs. But as Mutalisks are very popular on this map because of their mobility, in the same way Corsairs are very popular on this map because of their mobility, and they're hard to get to. And GoRush, if you're watching his APM, watching how fast he's moving his hands, he actually is looking quite damn good. Looks like his APM is very good. It looks like he's multitasking very, very well. Haven't seen too many cases where I've been like, what the heck are you doing? And like, you know, he hasn't had too many failures or anything like that. And now GoRush coming in again, and we're seeing the first-person view of Stork. He is able to take down the Forge, so he's able to do a little bit of damage. They're going to try and keep an upgrade lead, maybe. And at the same time, you've got to look at GoRush. He does have a lot of bases still up and running. While he has lost to know a lot of Overlords, this game is by no means over. And Stork coming in here now with some Corsair Reaver again at the 4th, and I don't even know what to call these, at the bottom right expansion. And no defenses here for GoRush. So GoRush is going to lose his base. Actually, that's not Reaver. Those are going to be DTs being dropped. So we have seen a pretty heavy transition into Corsair DT. And because of just the sheer number of Overlords that he's killed, has been very, very effective. Now the Hydra's going to try and pick off the shuttle. I don't know if they're going to be able to settle that. Shuttle does get picked off. I don't know what was in it, if it was more DTs or what, but that shuttle does get picked off. And the hatchery is going to go down at the bottom right main. And a couple more Overlords are going to go down again. Before, that sucks a lot. And we do see the Greater Spire that came up a little while ago. They pointed at it a few times. But I haven't seen the Mutalisks to really form into Devourers yet. And Overlords, more Overlords are going to get caught. Hydras are going to be able to do a lot of damage to these Corsairs. We'll see how many go down. Only a couple Corsairs go down, and a few more Overlords go down as well. So that